welcome back everyone to Playing Tasks with Odie. Okay, I don't actually need my guitar right now. So, this week it's gonna be like a refresher of last week, but then we're going to build on top of that. And the location is not ideal. Everyone's making dinner, so this is the parrot cage. So, we're gonna start again with our joints. We're starting with the collarbone. So right up here, you can actually just kind of take your two index finger and thumb and pinch the end of your collarbone right where it meets the sternum. I'll get behind the camera better. And you can trace that out. Actually, we'll go across the body. And you'll go and you'll reach out to your collarbone, and to the end of your collarbone where it meets the scapula. And there's this little joint here. And you can move it around and you can really feel it. It kind of feels gross. Same with right here. There's quite a bit of movement in there. And then if you go down, you can find the front of your scapula, and it does have a front. It also has a back, also known as the shoulder blade. Don't want to get too technical. And then right deep inside here is where your humerus, this big bone in here, meets the shoulder blade. It doesn't have a direct contact to it. It's all held together with ligaments, but that's where it meets, and you can trace it down here, down until it hits around the funny bone. And then it goes up on this side, you have the ulna, and this side is the radius. The radius rotates around the ulna. So you'll find that if you trace down here and you grab right alongside your wrist, you'll rotate like this, and your thumb moves around it. But if you go grab the radius side, this bone, it moves with the thumb. So, on the other side, we gotta just trace right out here. And then I find the shoulder blade again, front and back. Right in here is where it meets with the humerus, down the arm, ulna on this side, pinky side is ulna, and radius on the thumb side. And it goes like this. So then we can feel right in here is our wrist bones. These are called the carpals. And you can feel up inside here, and you can see where the joint is for the fingers. It's not actually right where your calluses are. It's a little lower down here. And that gives you pretty much free movement there, and you can kind of guide it with your pinky. So that kind of just tells you where it's going to go. So now we're going to need the guitar. So back to what we did last week, our rasgueado, which is like the Spanish kick thing. Try not to be too loud. So when you do that, you just sort of kick your fingers out, and that's all in your hand. Your arm kind of moves along with it, but it's not actually what makes the movement. So, to make it sound prettier, and you can just sort of move around. You can go to different fingers, and let's imitate some words. This is a comfort zone heater that my phone is sitting on. So, comfort zone. And we got our OtterBox stand holding up the phone. OtterBox. We need some more syllables. Horse saddle. Horse saddle. That's still 3 syllables. Well, we can try it with different fingers. So we got Sitka spruce top. So Sitka spruce top. Mahogany back and sides. Mahogany back and sides. So we got our different fingers doing that. We got birdcage. Tires are made black and stronger through vulcanization. So vulcanization. I think it's 5 syllables. Vulcanization. Alright. I think that's good for task 3. So task 4 has been kind of replaced this week. So it is like the Spanish kick rasgueado, but instead of kicking out, we're actually going to pull in. So we can do the same thing as last time, and we can try mimicking more words. And because I can't find anything new, we're going to go back to the old ones. So, comfort zone. Comfort zone. And broom. Orchid. Cobalt. Crescent wrench. And you can try with individual fingers. And it's not supposed to be a super precise movement. It's just kind of let it go free. has to try individual strings. So Adidas. We got Little Hottie's hand warmers, so Little Hottie's. So you just pull in with each finger. You can try different strings to keep it interesting. Otherwise, it gets kind of boring, especially with the low E string right here. All right, I think that's a pretty good explainer of that task. So we're going to go to our next set of tasks. These are the new ones. So task 5 is actually one we did last week. It's one with little slides, and you just press until it actually changes the sound. Because otherwise it's just kind of a boring sound, and if you don't press hard enough, it just mutes it, like this. So you press hard enough that it changes the sound, and then you just slide it up and down. And try with different fingers on different strings. Jeez, that's the wrong button. And then, there you go. And it kind of warms up your hand, but it also helps you to know which string you're playing, because you already saw that I played the wrong string and tried to make a different sound, or it doesn't happen, kind of like this. Nothing happens. Okay. So I believe that is everything that we need for that one. And you could try mimicking some words. Last week I did suck dude, so it goes. Alrighty, now on to task 6. This is supposed to be like 2 videos, but how am I going to get all the subscribers and monetize my videos if I only have like a 5-minute video? So we're going to task 6. So we're taking our ring finger right here, and we're putting it on the, actually other hand, putting it on the first string, this bottom one. So it goes in order. It's like actually seems backwards, so it goes E, A, D, G, B, E. Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. So that goes in reverse order. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I don't know if you can see that. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So ring finger here is going to go on that first string, and then we're going to have our thumb on the string above it. And you just kind of play it, and then you're going to stop your thumb from playing, and you're going to switch to your ring finger. And then back to the thumb. And then you want to try to alternate between the two. So and then you try with different fingers, with our, say, our middle finger here. Alright, and our index. Alrighty. Hello? I've been making a video here. Yeah, sorry, my brother's here. It's my assignment, dude. Like, it's literally a YouTube video assignment. So I have an excuse to be in the mudroom right now. Anyway. So I went through all the fingers. We can even try with the pinky, but it's not as coordinated. You're really messing with my mojo here, man. You can go to different strings. Okay, so I think that's good for task 6, and then our last one is for the song Louie Louie, and with this one, it helps to know how to find different notes on the same string going down the fretboard. So, with this, we're going to use our 5th string, which is the second from the top. Can I close the door? Yeah. Just about. Okay, sorry about that. So, 5th string here. second from the top. And we're going to go down the list. This is actually the A string, in case you forgot. So if you go to the 2nd fret, the A string, it'll play a B note. And then you go down 1 string, and it's a C. And then down 2 frets to the 5th fret, and you get a D. And then you go down to the 7th fret, and there's an E. 8th fret is an F. 10th fret is a G. And then at the 12th fret, it all repeats, and it starts at A again. And all of them have a space in between each other, except for E and F and B and C. So that kind of helps to remember it, hopefully. So, once again, we got our 2nd fret. Here's the B, C, D, E, F, and then we got our G, and then A again. So, with Louie, there's a rhythm to it, and I'll teach you guys that in a second. And there's also, of course, a set of notes, and we all just play it on the same string. It all stays on there. So, to start, the basic rhythm for it, it's backwards to you guys, but it'll be quarter note, half note, rest, quarter note, rest, then quarter note, half note, rest, quarter note, rest, or, well, the quarter rest. So each of these it fills up 4 beats. So it'll be quarter, so that's actually 1 beat each, and then a half note, which is worth 2 beats. And then there's a quarter rest, so that's 1 beat. 2 quarter notes, that's another 2 beats, and then another quarter rest, so that's the 4th beat for that measure. And then it starts over again. So quarter, half note, so that's 1 plus 2, that's 4. And then a quarter rest here, and then 2 quarter notes, and then another quarter rest, so that's 4 beats again. So with that in mind, you can sort of clap the rhythm. So I might screw this up, but it's going to go quarter note, half, rest, quarter note, rest, quarter note, half note, rest, quarter note, rest. Alright, and with the notes to go along with it, so it's going, the way the song works is, it's going to go C, 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 and then a rest, and then F, F, rest, G, 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 rest, F, F, rest. So, in case you forgot, the C is on the 3rd fret with the 5th string, and then F is the 8th fret, same string, and then G is the 10th fret, and then back up to the F fret again. So, here we go. We're just going to try to clap it out a little bit, so it's going to go C, 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 slide, which is going to, for our rest, we're actually going to slide down to the next note. So it's going to go C, 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 rest, F, F, rest, G, 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 rest, F, F, rest. So let's try that on here. Let's see how we do. So it's going to go C, and then you're going to slide down to the 8th note, 8th fret, and slide down to the G, which is on the 10th fret. Slide back up to the F, to the 8th fret, which is the F note, and then back up to C again. And chances are you'll miss it a few times, and that's fine. You just go find it again. So you've got our C here, right here. I missed it. So let's try it again. So C, 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 slide, F, F, slide, G, 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 slide, F, F, slide back to C. Alright, so one more time through that. I think that is everything for this week, so thanks everyone for watching. I know that there's more people than I expected to be watching on here, but I like to learn some songs on my own. They're not very good, but they're fun to play. was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. So, I feel like I ended on a good note. Alright, thanks everyone for watching. You can hit that like and subscribe button. I don't think it does anything for me. But it's fun to do the videos. So I appreciate you guys taking the time. So I'll see you next week on either sometime before Monday. So, have a good one, you guys.